Thank you for tuning in to the Comcats podcast, brought to you by Aghosta University's Communication Department. On today's episode, Seeing Double, we follow a sorcerer who learns what happens when you cut corners in your education the hard way. Welcome to Aghosta University, a place of higher learning, magic, and mystery. The students here come from all walks of life in all corners of the known universe, but their obstacles should sound familiar even to human ears. On today's episode, Seeing Double, sorcery major Cassian Copeland finds himself with more on his plate than he can handle. His best friend, Grier, a divinity witch, has offered her help, but Cassian decides to look inward for a solution instead.
Cassian, may I speak to you before you head to your next class, please?
Sure, I guess. Let me just grab my textbook real quick.
Is everything all right, Cass? You're typically one of my top students in this class, but I've noticed you're struggling to focus and stay awake. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I promise I'll work on myself so this won't happen again, Professor.
Very well. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything, Mr. Copeland.
What was that about?
I'm fine, Ira. Don't worry about it. The professor just wanted to check on my work. It's not that big of a deal.
Cass, you can't keep doing this to yourself. You're exhausted. You need to take a step back. Look, we have an assignment due tomorrow. Did you finish it?
I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. You worry too much, really. I can do this. I'll sleep when I'm finished, I promise.
Oh, like you were supposed to yesterday? Or the day before that? Or the weeks before that?
Ira!
Cass, no. You clearly can't take care of yourself right now. You keep doing all these things on top of maintaining a 4.0. Maybe you could get away with it with freshman year, but it's not working anymore. You aren't a god. You need to drop something.
You know I can't do that.
Why not? No, really, why not? Enlighten me. You're taking 6 classes as an honors student. You're a part of the drama, knife flying, and dueling clubs.
D&D.
Stop trying to derail the subject. You're a part of Greek life, and you go to nearly every event the college offers. You know those aren't required, right? They're suggestions. You're allowed to not go. No one can force you.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not being forced then. Maybe I want to do everything.
But you can't. You aren't sleeping, you aren't eating, and you're losing weight. At this point, I have half the mind to fill out a care form. Something is going to give out eventually, Cass, and I'd rather it not be your body. You can't be in 2 places at once.
That you know of.
Look, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do, but as your friend, take a break. Sleep in and get some rest or something. You are literally using the wall to support yourself to stand up straight. This isn't healthy. I'm going to the library to study. Call me if you need anything. Ira's words bounced around in Cass's tired mind. A part of him knew that she was right. He was exhausted, but he couldn't bring himself to stop. The rest of the school day passed by in a hazy blur. Before he knew it, Cass found himself back in his room. On his desk laid his spellcrafting equations, infuriatingly blank.
I can't do this. I can't. I need a distraction, a way to blow off some steam. Then maybe I'll be more relaxed.
Just then, a black crow flew through Cass's window and landed on his desk just a foot away from his face.
Party tonight, Delta spell, free drinks. Party tonight, Delta spell, free drinks.
Just as quickly as it had arrived, the crow flew off, no doubt on its way to invite another myriad of other students.
Speak of the spirits and they'll listen, I guess. It's worth checking out at least. If I stare at this equation any harder, I might set it on fire. Ira?
Hey, I just wanted to check in on you. You seemed really stressed out today, and I thought maybe I could bring you something sweet. I know you tend to snack whenever you study, so how far are you with your spellcrafting assignment? I finished mine a couple hours ago, so I can help if you need it.
Actually,
Cassian keeps thinking about the crow. He decides what Ira doesn't know won't hurt her.
I think I'll take your advice and head to bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've kind of hit a wall with equation number 4, so I thought a reset might help me out.
Well, that's great. I hope you rest well. The stars know you deserve it. Maybe we could meet up after lunch and compare notes?
That sounds nice. I'll let you know in the morning.
Sounds fine with me. Also, can I just say, I'm really proud of you, Cass. I know making the choice to take a break was a difficult one for you. Anyways, sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow. Going to the party was an opportunity to let loose and be distracted from everything. So he tried to drown out the guilt as he started his car and drove to the Delta Spell house. When he arrived, the party was raging with multicolored lights and shaking walls from the bass of the music. In the crowd of people with drinks in their hands, he was practically invisible. No pressure, no worries. He was in a euphoric state. It was wonderful.
Excuse me. Sorry, coming through. I'm sorry, can I squeeze? Hey! Oh, Ira! Look at you, here, at a party. I didn't think you went to these kind of events.
You told me you were going to rest.
I mean, I am taking a break from a certain point of view.
Cass.
Listen, I'm sorry I lied, but can we deal with this later? We both know Delta Spell always throws the best parties. Let's enjoy it while we can, yeah?
Right. Fine, but only on 2 conditions. We don't stay super late and no alcohol. I don't want you to accidentally hurt yourself when you're driving. I just wish you should have told me.
Would you have taken me if I asked?
Well, I wouldn't have been thrilled, but I'd rather take you and know you're safe. Is that really so hard to believe?
Maybe it is. For someone who claims not to be my mother, you enjoy acting like it. But sure, yeah, I hear ya. I promise not to misbehave. We're just gonna walk in and hang out, and then we can leave after an hour.
I'm just worried.
Then why not fill out one of those care forms you like to wave in my face so often? I'm going inside. I'll meet you at the front door in an hour. Man, this party's lit. I'm gonna get me a soda. Do you want anything?
Surprise me, I guess. So, what did you grab?
I got us both Cokes.
That sounds nice. Thank you.
I'm gonna walk around a little bit and hang out with some people. Let's plan to meet back at the front door.
Okay, well, that works for me. The two go their separate ways at the party. Wizard fraternity parties are known for their extravagance, and this one was no different. Every step further into the party was full of more and more enticing music to dance to, friends to be merry with, and elixirs to drink. 1 hour passed by quickly, and Cass was nowhere to be found. Where the hell is he? He said he wanted to meet here. Ira finally finds Cass casting a levitation spell on a goblet of mysterious liquid. Ira's eyes widen in horror as he turns the goblet towards his lips. He gets most of it, but a majority of it spills onto his clothes and the floor. Cass, what are you doing? You promised me that you wouldn't drink. How many did you have?
I don't know. I lost count, but I'm so fine.
How did you manage to even have that many that fast?
You know that red Solo cup I had when I went to get us a drink?
Oh, please tell me you didn't.
Mine was mixed with an elixir.
Cass, this is getting out of control. You keep lying to me and you broke your promise again? Let's just go before you hurt yourself. You're struggling in class and now you're getting drunk. Get some sleep. You'll feel better in the morning.
What's wrong with me? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Poor child. Don't you wish there was something to be done? Whoa, I really am drunk. I thought my reflection just moved on its own, and I could have swore I heard... It's time for bed. I really am in over my head. I wish I could just be in two places at once, like a copy of me or something. That would solve all my problems. Wakey, wakey, Cassian. Oh, who are you? Where did you come from? Ah, do I not look the slightest bit familiar? But you're me. Of course I'm you. But if you want the specifics, I'm your reflection. Isn't this what you wanted? Someone to help? Well, yes, but I didn't mean it. I was drunk. So please go. I can help you get out of this funk you're in with school and your friend Ira. How do you know about that? Because I am you, Cass. But I could be more. I'm kind of hungover, so you're gonna have to be a bit more clear, pal. You're having problems, Cass. You want to run away from them. I am offering you this chance. Take the day off. I can do everything you do in a day, and I can even fix this rut you've been in. Fine. My head is killing me. But just for today. Deal. Good morning, Ira. Ready to start the day?
Oh, hey. You're looking oddly refreshed.
Yeah. Hangover cures work wonders. I practically slept like the dead. How about you?
I'm all right. I wanted to apologize for yesterday. I'm still very concerned about your well-being, but I could have said it more tactfully. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
Hey, it's no worries. Apology accepted. And hey, I got coffee and a free period this afternoon if I end up nodding off.
All right, well, just let me know if you have any problems, okay?
Will do, Captain. See you in class.
Class, today we'll be talking about Chapter 12 in our textbooks.
It is such a beautiful day. Why don't we move class outside? My mind needs room to breathe.
While that does sound nice, I think we should stay inside and focus on the chapter.
What is he doing? Cass would never interrupt a professor.
Well, I don't care about Chapter 12. I'm going outside.
Whoa, he didn't even acknowledge me. He must be really hungover. Meanwhile, the real Cassian had awoken.
Ooh, that one really knocked me out. What a rager. Boy, that was just what I needed. Thank goodness for that other me. I guess it's time for me to get back to... Oh, you're back. I'm back. But more importantly, how was your day? Just starting now, to be honest. Thank you for your help. I think it's time Now wait a minute. Don't you want to hear about all the good we did today? We've gone ahead and caught up on all our late assignments. We also talked to our professors, retook the tests we failed, and passed them all with flying colors. Wow. Really, I can't thank you enough. This is the exact recharge I needed. It looks like Cass is back. Yes. Cass is back. Well, thanks for your help. I guess I'll see you in the mirror. About that. I've grown rather fond of this little life of yours. I think I'll keep it. My God, the mirror! I'm trapped in the mirror! I've been wanting to stretch these legs for quite a long time. How about you stay in there for a while and reflect on your choices? Ira, somebody help me!
The next day, Not Cass goes to the professor's office to ask about retaking a test that he had missed. When he walks out of the office, he bumps into Ira. Oh, hey, what were you doing in the professor's office?
I was in there to talk about taking a test I had missed. He's gonna allow me to take it.
Oh, how did you convince him to allow you to retake it?
I just told him my dog died, and I've been so sad about it.
But you don't have a dog.
I know.
What's going on with him? I thought it was just a hangover, and now something seems off. He rarely lies. As Ira is walking to her next class, she notices the Augustine statue head was following her. Then she hears a small faint noise calling to her.
Ira.
Augustine? Is that you?
Cassian Copeland is not who you think he is.
What do you mean? I need to figure this one out. Ira decided to take Augustine's advice and head over to Cass's dorm to snoop and see if she could figure something out. Rather than knocking at the door, she peeked in through the window.
Help me!
Is that Cass in the mirror? I need to go save him. Ira runs to Cass's dorm to get inside, but she bumped into the imposter attempting the same thing.
Ugh.
I know who you are, and you aren't going to get away with this.
What a clever witch you are. I should have known. You reek of the stardust. You divinity types don't know how to leave well enough alone.
Before the imposter could make a move, Ira bolted in the opposite direction, heading towards the library. If I can just get to the library, I can get to the integrity wards.
How could I be so careless? Duh, stupid witch! What is this? What have you done?
For a creature of deceit, I would think you would know what an integrity ward is. What did you do to Cass?
All it took was a little nudge. Oh, you're so overworked. Let me take care of it for you. And he ate it right up. He stopped trusting in the school, in you, and most of all himself.
You're sick.
No, girlie, I'm a nightmare. And the thing about nightmares, no one believes in them. I'm sure everyone will be eager to console poor Cass after he learns that his good friend Ira tragically suffered a psychotic break. So it's time to say goodnight.
Is it dead?
Yes.
Will Cass be all right then? Really?
It will take time, but yes. You have my apologies for not acting immediately. I'm afraid the similar auras made it difficult to distinguish the two as individuals.
Thank you, Lord Augustine.
Of course. Tread lightly, Vigilant One. Not all enemies are obvious at first glance.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Aghosta University. Aghosta University is produced by Addison Colvin and is edited by Cody Robertson. In today's episode, Seeing Double, The role of Cassian Copeland and Imposter Cass was played by Schneider Hadfield. The role of Ira Grier was played by Isabel Brown. Additional voices provided by Cody Robertson. Aghosta University is part of the Comcats podcast network at Aghosta University. The ideas and opinions expressed during this podcast are those of the students enrolled in Com 3340, podcasting and audio production, and do not reflect those of Aghosta University.